I know this is a hard conversation that people are reluctant to have because blame gets cast in every which direction. A baby in the Northern Territory was just flown to Darwin Hospital with suspicious injuries. Little baby, who was recently murdered, was the subject of 6 child protection cases since March, 12 in total. These town camps look no different to dog kennels. I don't believe this case was widely reported on. 3 Indigenous girls who lived in these town camps allegedly committed suicide as a result of sexual molestation and drug and alcohol abuse. There are 61 cases of domestic violence every single day in the Northern Territory, 90% of which are committed against Aboriginal women. 25% of Indigenous children in the Northern Territory reportedly see or experience domestic violence. The Indigenous on Indigenous crime, this cycle needs to be broken. And yes, we could debate this topic and unpack it. Absolutely. It goes without saying that child protective services are failing. But I will say this, it's not great optics to remove an Indigenous child from their Indigenous family. When Indigenous children and Indigenous women are getting so abused by Indigenous men, by the way, I'm not particularly interested in the argument of racism, because what does that do? We can talk about it, we can compensate for it, we can say sorry about our colonial history, but it doesn't keep these women or children safe. We will put hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions, into systems over outcomes. There needs to be real intervention in these communities so these children have a chance at life. And even when I talk about this very topic, the way I'm talking about it now, these woke ideological lefties still refuse to come to the table. I'm still called disingenuous. I am still called racist. I'm still called a colonizer. We can help these children. We can help these women. It starts by putting ideology aside. These babies and these children deserve a better life. That's obviously so incredibly racist of me.